Although marriages have their own challenges, deep down within us, we have a common longing. A longing to find comfort, companionship, and fulfillment. This is a longing that God has installed in us. So, in today's session, we're going to look at how to affair-proof your marriage. Because marriage is a longing that we have deep down inside us. Welcome to the Mom Liz channel. This is the channel where we talk about dating right into marriage. We see how to help one another to make these relationships here on earth to be fulfilling. So thank you for joining. If this is the kind of content that you like, you're welcome. So in the last episode, we talked about how marriages have issues. And these issues are there. They were there before we were born, and they are even now in our generation. And definitely they'll continue even when we are gone. So most of the time when couples face a lot of challenges, they ask themselves, what can we do? Let me assure you today that we have a wealth of books, a lot of books that teach us on how to make our marriages better. And one of these books is what I have today, a book by Willard Harley. Willard Harley wrote the book, the famous book, His Needs, Her Needs. This is a book that helps us to build an affair-proof marriage. And to start us off, we'll just look at the first chapter. The first chapter of Harley's book, he asks a question. How affair-proof is your marriage? Harley states that most of the marital breakups often occur because one or both partners lack the skills and awareness to meet each other's needs. If you don't have those skills, you don't know what to do, then that's why your marriage has a lot of issues. So today we are going to learn that the one thing that can be done to affair-proof your marriage is to become aware of each other's needs and learn how to meet those needs. People usually come into marriage with a lot of expectation. Actually, high expectations. Each of the partner has forsaken all the others, giving each other exclusivity. You're coming into this marriage knowing that this person will satisfy my need, and this person is also expecting you to satisfy their need. For example, when a husband gets married, he expects his wife to meet his sexual needs. If she does meet the need, the husband continues to find in her a source of intense pleasure, and his love for her grows stronger and stronger by the day. But if she does not meet his needs, what happens? This man begins to associate the wife with frustration. The man is then left to choose between sexual frustration and infidelity. Surprise, surprise. Some of the men manage to go through these many years of sexual frustrations, but most of them actually succumb to the temptation of an affair. So Harley, in his book, His Needs, Her Needs, identifies 5 basic needs of men and 5 basic needs of women. So we'll just briefly look at the 5 basic needs of men. The number 1 basic need of a man is sexual fulfillment. Sexual fulfillment. Number 2 is recreational companionship. Number 3 is an attractive spouse. Number 4 is domestic support. Number 5, admiration. So top on the men's agenda, top on a man's basic need is sexual fulfillment. Looking at a woman's 5 most basic needs in marriage, according to Harley in the book His Needs, Her Needs, the number 1 need for a woman is affection. And I totally agree. Number 1, affection. Number 2, conversation. Number 3, honesty and openness. Number 4, financial support. Number 5, family commitment. So those are the needs for a woman. Now, the worst mistake that most couples do is, being a man, you think that because your number 1 need is sexual fulfillment, that also your wife's number 1 need is sexual fulfillment. That is wrong. It is not right. So the thing that we learn from this book is that fulfilling these needs means that you prepare yourself to meet a need that for you may not appreciate it, like affection. Men usually look and wonder, do I have to hold your hand, Amy just wants to go straight to the game. No. As a woman, there has to be the part of affection. So one thing that we learn is that if these needs are not met, then married people choose the same pattern. This is what Harley is telling us. The people he's counseled, they keep on choosing the same pattern. They seek to satisfy themselves through extramarital affairs, irrespective of someone's moral, religious convictions that they may hold. They turn to affairs. And it's incredible because we imagine that, and that's why in the media, when we see that a pastor has been caught in extramarital affairs, we think it's big news. The pastor is just a human being. If his need has not been met, then there's an issue. That's where now the extramarital affairs come in. And many people asking, why? Why extramarital affairs? It's something that we've never understood. So Harvey tries to explain and says, once a spouse lacks fulfillment of any of the 5 needs that I've mentioned, it creates a thirst. It creates emptiness. And this thirst must be quenched. Human beings' thirst must be quenched. When you're thirsty, you look for the water and drink it. And just a warning to everyone is that if you think your spouse is different and you say, my spouse can never do this, please, you're just mistaken. You're just cheating yourself. So I just want us to think of these 5 needs that needs to be met. Write them down as a woman, write them down as a man. To affair-proof your marriage, you have to meet these 5 needs of your spouse. There's no shortcut. That's the way out. And come the next video, we'll look at how extramarital affairs begin. So for today, I just want to say thank you. If you like the content, please subscribe. Please give a comment. Please ask questions. And if you need help, I am a marriage coach working together with other counselors and other marriage coaches just to help believers to overcome the issues that come into their marriage, the marital issues that they have. Because God is the creator. He's the originator of marriage. He's the one who instituted the first marriage between Adam and Eve. And for sure, God loves when people come together and work as one. So looking forward to your comments, looking forward to your views and suggestions. Please tell us what you want us to discuss. Feel free. So may the Lord be gracious to you. May the Lord continue to walk with you in your journey here on earth. We thank you and God bless you. My name is Mam Liz Nyaori, your relationship coach. Thank you.